Welcome to the Story Bag, where we bring you tales of horror, mystery, and adventure. In today's episode, we dive into a spine-chilling tale of a haunted flat in the heart of Delhi. This story remains one of the most terrifying unsolved mysteries, with countless reports of eerie happenings that no one has been able to explain. If you love supernatural tales, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Let's get started. Delhi, a city full of life and history, also holds many dark secrets. Hidden in a quiet residential area is a flat that, for over 2 decades, has remained infamous for its terrifying supernatural occurrences. Many residents have moved in only to flee in fear, leaving the flat empty once again. This is the unsolved mystery of the haunted flat in Delhi. Here, in a seemingly ordinary flat, lies a mystery that has baffled residents, police, and paranormal investigators alike. The stories of unexplained phenomena and eerie occurrences have made it infamous. This is the story of the haunted flat of Delhi, a place where the mundane transforms into the terrifying and where the line between the living and the dead blurs into oblivion. It is a tale that continues to intrigue and terrify those who dare to uncover its secrets. The whispers started subtly, almost imperceptibly at first, like a gentle breeze rustling through the curtains. The first family to occupy the flat, the Sharmas, initially dismissed them as figments of their imagination, attributing the sounds to the creaks and groans of an old building settling. The soft murmurings, the disembodied footsteps, the feeling of being watched, all easily attributed to the stresses of city life. They tried to ignore the eerie sensations, convincing themselves it was just paranoia. However, as days turned into weeks, the incidents escalated. Objects moved inexplicably, shifting positions when no one was looking. Lights flickered and died, plunging rooms into sudden darkness.
I saw a shadowy figure lurking in the corners, always just out of reach, always watching.
Sleep became a distant dream, replaced by a constant, gnawing fear. Every creak of the floorboards, every whisper of the wind sent shivers down their spines. The Sharmas, unable to bear the relentless terror, fled their home in the dead of night, leaving behind their belongings and a chilling tale that would haunt the building for years to come. Their story, though whispered in hushed tones, quickly became local law, a cautionary tale for those seeking to make Delhi their home. Neighbours spoke of the haunted flat in fearful whispers, warning newcomers of its dark history. Little did they know the worst was yet to come. The whispers in the night were just the beginning of a much darker, more sinister presence that lurked within the walls. The next tenant, a young man named Vikram, dismissed the rumours as superstitious nonsense. He was determined to make this place his new home, unfazed by the stories that had scared others away. He was a man of science, a firm believer in logic and reason. Vikram spent his days engrossed in his work, often losing track of time, as he delved into complex scientific theories and experiments. He would soon learn that some things defy rational explanation. Despite his skepticism, strange occurrences began to disrupt his routine. Vikram's initial days were uneventful. He enjoyed the peace and quiet, finding solace in the spacious and airy flat. He found the flat spacious and airy, a welcome change from his cramped hostel room. The view from the window was particularly calming, offering a picturesque scene of the city below. But as the days turned into weeks, a sense of unease crept into his life. The once comforting silence now felt oppressive, and he couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. The whispers returned, louder now, more insistent. They seemed to come from the very walls, filling the apartment with an eerie presence.
I would wake up in the middle of the night, my heart pounding, my mind racing with thoughts of what could be causing these disturbances. A cold sweat slicking my skin. The fear was palpable, and I felt trapped in my own home.
The feeling of being watched intensified, growing stronger with each passing day. As if unseen eyes followed his every move, every creak, every shadow seemed to be a harbinger of something sinister. One night, gripped by an unknown terror, Vikram jumped from the balcony, ending his life. The fear had become too much to bear. His death sent shockwaves through the building and beyond. Neighbours and friends were left in disbelief, struggling to understand what had driven him to such a tragic end. The police ruled it a suicide, attributing it to the pressures of city life. They found no evidence of foul play, closing the case quickly. But those who knew the building's history whispered a different story, one that spoke of a malevolent force lurking within the walls. A story of an unseen force driving Vikram to his doom. The legend of the haunted apartment grew, leaving a chilling legacy for future tenants. A group of young professionals, drawn by the low rent and spacious rooms, moved into the flat next. They were a skeptical bunch, dismissing the stories as mere superstition. They were wrong. From the moment they crossed the threshold, they were greeted by an oppressive atmosphere, a palpable sense of dread that clung to them like a shroud.
This place, it feels like it's watching us, waiting for something.
The professionals would soon find themselves entangled in a web of fear and inexplicable events, as the haunted flat continued to reveal its dark secrets.